Hey there, it's Jeff and Denise, and we are at Disney's Design a Tea. We are going to demonstrate making adult Frozen t-shirts. And how lucky, go ahead, how lucky we are. They just the day before we went, added 2 new designs.
Well, one of the articles that I wrote recently, there are so many adults looking for Frozen shirts, and there's only a couple different styles at Walt Disney World. And here now there are 5 different ones, and it goes up to 5X, although I was told 5X is gray.
They only have the gray color for 5X.
But probably up to 2 or 3X would be an assortment of colors,
right,
because you were able to get
what
whatever.
are you trying to say?
Oh, well, you stop. So, and, you know, extra large also. And so this is a variety of shirts as far as, it's $26.95 for a standard t-shirt, right, adult t-shirt,
right,
which is not bad because you get to put on, you know, you can put not
you
anything
can custom
you want.
design it, custom
right,
everything.
Like you can put your name on it. You can't write "Let It Go" on a Frozen t-shirt, but, you know, we ended up getting the summer mentioned. I put that on there.
In summer.
In summer.
Right. Well, anyway, here we're going to do the process. This is you designing your new t-shirt. And then why don't you walk us through it here? You're picking out the adult shirt.
Right. And I always get confused while I'm doing this. I end up messing up every so often. But what color did I take? I think I took lime this time.
You did. I believe you're going
Purple's
to pick lime.
Purple's my favorite color, but I already have a purple one.
Right. You wanted to get something a little different.
And it asked me if I want to use previous artwork. No. Now they have a Frozen button, which they did not have. So you can actually go there and hit the Frozen button.
And there are the 5 designs. Very smart, by the way, for them to create a Frozen button, because they told us that's their biggest seller right now. Here is one of the new ones. This one of Princess
Queen Elsa.
Queen Elsa.
Queen Elsa and her, like her castle.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the one that I decided because I like Sven and I like Olaf, but especially Sven is my favorite.
Yes.
And so that's the one.
Here's the whole gang here.
We
really
both
like
have
that.
shirts with that.
Yes.
With that design on it.
I have my own, my nice black shirt with that one.
We actually ended up returning a couple shirts that we had purchased that were Frozen shirts, just so, you know, it wasn't that much different in price. And again, you get your custom.
Right. Oh, yeah. It was much. I like these
text
designs much better than I think we bought the red one with just Olaf.
Yes.
And we returned those before we wore them so we can make our own.
Right. And again, just a couple dollars difference. And this actually, they give you a nice bag at the end too.
So here you go. You're going to pick the top phrase, and you're going to use the ready to use phrase for the top.
Right. It's one of the Walt Disney World ones.
I think you're going to end up picking Where Dreams Come True, but we're going to take a look at all the different pre-done
I like the
ones.
Where Dreams Come True, but they have a lot of different ones here. Happy Holidays.
Yeah, you could have confused people and picked something like Merry Christmas.
2010. I could have said 2010.
Sweet 16.
Yeah, I don't think that would have worked either. So here at the top, they put in the Where Dreams Come True.
Right, and you can see it's up there now. Now you're going to choose what the rest of the shirt's going to say.
Right, and I
think you're going to write something about Florida.
Right, that, you know,
I love summer.
No, I love Florida in summer or something.
Something
like
that.
But I don't
yes, Florida
really.
In summer.
But I figured Olaf must, because Olaf loves, you know,
well, it's Olaf.
Summer.
Olaf is talking, you
yes.
see. I love Florida, and then you're going to write in summer. This is sort of a way where you can get the in summer onto it, because
yes.
it's kind of dicey. You know, you can't use phrases from the movies for whatever reasons.
Well, it's more like, it's like a copyright reason, or, you know, something, a trademark.
Right.
So I don't love Florida in summer. I prefer it in fall. Wouldn't work with the shirt. So, and there's Sven and Olaf.
And now you're going to demonstrate changing the color and the font of your selection, I Love Florida in Summer.
And this was tricky for me. Like, I ended up going out and having to you know, you're not going to see that.
Yes, the magic of editing.
I kept messing it up.
And it takes a while, so I kind of sped it up, but you can see that it changed the font, but you went back to the other font. You like that better, and I think you're going to check out changing the color now to demonstrate that.
But when we went up there and she showed us sort of more what it would look like, we ended up changing the font, and I think the color as well.
And we're going to see that also.
So they kind of make sure, you know, you sign off on it.
Right. So once this is pretty much, you decided this is what you want, and you're going to choose the number and finalize it, and you'll get a little receipt that I think it comes out of the side of it. There it is.
And there we go.
So the next step is you take it up to the register. Now you can see all this is almost real time. It didn't take long to design the shirt. They show it to you and make sure you like it. We've changed a few things up at the register, which you can do. And now she is putting it in. We pay for it, and it goes into this contraption here, and they tell you in our case to come back in about 40 minutes to pick up your shirt.
And I really enjoyed it. You don't want to go towards the end of the night because you may not be able to get your shirt that day.
Right.
Probably early in the morning, or maybe like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock is probably fine.
There it is. There's your shirt. And let me clarify what you just said. As long as you're there an hour before the store closes, you can still get your shirt. Anything less than an hour is the next day. Yeah, I had asked about that.
And I like the bag. Like
the bag is almost
really nice bag.
Yeah, it's very nice. That's very usable for other things.
And they do take annual pass holder discounts,
right?
And whatever probably any other Disney discounts that guests have.
So there you go. Look at that. You got your new shirt. You're very happy there. And don't worry, I won't show you fully. I know you don't like that.
I don't want to be on there too much, no.
And this is another shirt that they had. This is a shirt I want. We didn't have enough time for me to think of a good phrase, but if anyone watching this has suggestions on what my Scrooge McDuck shirt should say, please let me know, and I will take that into consideration.
And there were some, also, it's good to go through every button because some of them, like this is under resorts, but it's not resorts.
Right.
They just got these in, and they are the same as some resort shirts that they had last year.
I mean, look at it. You can get Pop Century, Art of Animation, all the kind of shirts that you can't find anymore, even at the resorts.
Right. Well, around the parks and all, like this is a shirt. All of these are shirts that they used to have, and now you can not only have it, but have other text on it and have whatever color and size you want.
Right. So, for instance, if you wanted the turkey leg shirt, they don't seem to make that style anymore.
I'm not sure if they do anymore.
But you can get it here.
So, and I think this is a new one as well. So it's really fun just sort of to go through it. They have different, like Christmas, Cinco de Mayo, and, different holidays. It's fun.
By the way, this is just we like this Hanes store. They're not a sponsor or anything. They're not, they didn't
give us anything.
It's just something that we discovered and we liked, and we thought we would share it.
Well, I figured out from looking in Once Upon a Toy that Hanes it looked like this store is probably doing some of the Frozen shirts, so then I was like, oh, we should go check that out.
Well, I'm glad we did, and we'll keep checking back for new designs. That's about it. We will see everybody soon.